And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
I always know what mood you're in by the song you pick.
I didn't pick this.
Like I said, I was talking to Lou, first of all. Don't be so egotistical. I was looking at you, but I was talking to
Oh, I'm sorry. My
Lou.
apologies.
I always knew what mood you're in.
I should have known you were side-eyeing him.
I side-eye Lou? I don't look him directly in the eye because I'm scared of him.
Lou?
Sure, you do that. You never look me, but I don't like eye contact, so I appreciate it.
I know you don't. You hate eye contact.
Nothing
No, for
worse.
sure. And Lou's most likely to shoot up the place.
Most likely. Especially,
It's between Lou or Jacob. If I was going to pick who's going to shoot up the place.
I express my feelings. I get them out.
yeah.
You do. You get your feelings out a
He'd
little
kill
bit
me
more.
over Pearl Jam.
He would kill you over
For
Pearl Jam.
laughing over Pearl Jam joke, not one I said.
You kill us all over the temperature in the studio.
It's true.
Ooh.
I don't. I don't-
Burn.
It's okay. You know what? It is more even now.
Okay.
One Lou, one Jacob.
I don't like no hat Lou. No hat Lou scares me than more hat Lou.
Why?
You know what?
What?
Because you know he was a prison peckerwood for a while because he did a few years in the joint?
Well, 'cause
those tattoos are just because he had to get them. That big eagle holding the swastika?
No, it's just because the top of his head is a different color than the rest of his head. From the eyes down, he's tan.
Oh, because he's a hat wearer. That's why.
He's a hat wearer.
And he likes to spend time outside.
Yeah.
He's an outside cat.
I hate outside.
Do you really hate outside?
Yeah, well, I just get stuck outside. I'm not. The sun does not help me.
Oh, I got you saying you don't like it for that.
Yeah.
But you like being outside. I mean, you're a little
Beach bunny.
baby seal, dude. When you got in the pool,
Yeah.
you got in the pool first.
Well, the sun was going down.
But you really got in and doing a nice,
I got a nice picture of you, shirtless.
Yeah. Thanks
just
for that.
taking it.
Right, it was a great picture. You look fantastic in the pool.
Lou, you got perfect nips, dude.
No, I don't.
You do.
You have nice nips.
I never noticed anyone's nips before except for women, and then you guys all started comparing each other's
Yeah.
at that pool party, and I thought it was the gayest thing I've ever been
I think
part of.
Lou has the best nips, right?
He's got good nips. The best, I don't know. It depends on what you're into. Lou has particularly small nips.
Right.
He's got little. So the good thing about those is they never get big and ugly. Mine don't get big and ugly, but they definitely go from soft to hard, and hard's the look. But they tend to stay hard.
But me and you, we have the same nipple.
Yeah.
Me and you have the identical nipples.
We have very similar
We're
nips.
nipple bros.
Yeah, it's like a nice dark pink,
Yeah.
the way you want it to be. It's not
I'm
like
the worst.
It's not bright pink. Lou's got bright pinks too, I think, but they're small, which is his shape is fantastic.
Yeah, but they're small, like a little teat on a puppy.
Yes, they're like little puppy nips for
Yeah,
sure.
little puppy nips.
Never noticed it.
I don't remember Black Lou's.
Jacob's insecure about his, but his nips are fine too. I don't know.
No, you saw them when they shrink in the water. But I have puffy nips in air.
During the regular times.
You have virgin girl nips. You have little
I have
volcano
puffy
titty nips.
It's plagued me my whole life.
You know, they
Really?
make these little chicken cutlet things you could put over them, or little stickers.
Yeah.
No, I want nipple surgery.
You know what we could do? We could suck on your tits before you come in the studio every day.
If
Do you
I
want us to
pinched
empty them?
if I pinched one side right now, this side,
Mm-hmm.
this one would tighten up and look exactly like I want it, and this one would look like a puffy nip.
Like a
Can-
70s porn chick?
Yeah.
The big old fat areola?
You look like two different age
two
women.
different. Yes,
Can I see it?
I'm
Just let me see it.
I'm
Dude,
out
you
of
look-
shape.
You're not out of shape. You're the
I
best
am.
shaped guy.
No,
in
I
this.
put in a little
Dude,
roll here.
We're not, dude. You talk. Look
I
who you're
assume-
talking to.
You're a son of a bitch even saying some shit like that.
For me, I admit I'm
Black Lou, I don't remember his nips, therefore, meaning they're probably just, like, they're just middle of the road. They're just good nips.
I feel like his nips look
Dark
like
on dark always. It also doesn't show, like, much of a difference. You know what I mean? Like, you'd have to have some, if you're a black dude, you have to have some pretty fucked up nips to have bad nips. It's a lot, black, it's like black clothes. It solves a lot of problems.
I feel like his nipples look like dog noses.
Dog noses.
Yeah, like a dog nose. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I do know.
can I? Is there any way I can see a nip? Come on, dude. Look at that.
It's not on tape. You're the only one filming.
Really out of shape right
We're
now.
not. We're not filming. It's
I
radio.
got a solid B cup.
Dude,
right
you're not gonna. We're
not looking at the size of your
we're
tit.
Not
We're
looking
looking
at the
at your
size
nip.
of your
When
tit.
we get to Vegas, I'm gonna be so much
Dude,
skinnier.
I'll pull up my nipple. Can you pull it down this way? I just need to
No,
see
I
a
can't
nip.
do that.
All right,
Bobby,
look.
you're taking one for the team, dude, because I
I'll
got to
do
tell you
mine,
what.
But I don't want it on camera.
All right, no camera. Yeah, yeah.
Lou, you look great. Yep, that's your run-of-the-mill nip right there.
Dude, that's a
noticed his
perfect
nip.
nip.
It's nice.
Lou has a good nip.
And then a guitar, it tightens up on you, right?
Absolutely.
Nice.
And
Do you
Lou, you're
want-
in shape, dude.
Not yet.
Nah, dude, you're. I mean,
He hasn't got yelled at enough. By
Jake,
he hasn't paid to get yelled at yet.
Jake, let me see. Jake,
Do you want me to? I'll shrink this side so you could see it
all right,
before and
yeah,
after.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Pinch it.
Good work.
Ooh.
You want Christina working for you? Christine, get over there and crank his
Christine,
nip.
Can you, Christine, can you help produce the show?
Hold on.
Christine, for production reasons.
Christine, drink some water and then suck on his nipple
That
with
was
cold water in your
the
mouth.
first thing that ever made me jealous or any interest in the theater is when I knew the theater troupe guys that all worked at Stand Up New York years ago. I went to one of their shows where there was full frontal male nudity.
Yeah.
And he had to come out with a boner. And the girl, one of the girls in the show that's not his girlfriend, would jack him off.
Nice.
This one's maybe shrunk because it's cold in the room.
It's a little
Why are
cold
you
in the room.
filming? I said, don't film.
He's not. Jacob, your nips are great, dude.
No,
I know,
because
it's
I
tightened
shrunk
up.
them.
But I couldn't imagine it being big, being much worse.
Can I critique a little bit?
Please.
This one's shrunk. This doesn't. It's
just
not
gonna-
working.
I'm going to say they're a little low.
No.
They're low and outside. I know what you mean for
This-
sure.
I'm
But that's
sitting-
no. That's a position of them. It's not
I
crazy.
knew it was going to happen.
What?
I get the critique.
No.
I'm not
Jacob,
saying
these aren't bad things. It's just different places. Some people have them like dead in the middle. Some people are a little like to the outside. It's fine.
You're
Well, I
low.
need
ain't
to
bad.
do incline bench press.
To
No,
move your
dude.
nips.
No, you got to build up the lower chest.
Got you.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying they're a little out. They're a little low and outside. That's all.
He keeps flexing for you.
Yeah, you keep flexing your
Trying
chest.
to.
It's so weird. It's
bothering
Is it
me.
for Christine?
I'm not flexing.
Dude,
I'm trying to
Jacob?
show you.
You're not flexing.
Jacob, you've been constantly flexing.
You've been tweaking.
What
your
am I
chest.
doing?
You
Flexing your
showing you
chest.
my
You
chest.
keep doing the thing.
Because I'm
Jacob,
turning the body.
you keep tweaking your
I can-
chest like The Rock.
You do.
No.
I don't know if it's instinctual because you in
No.
your head you're shredded and a man.
Yeah.
But you keep doing it.
No,
He's
because you
cranked.
put down my chest, so
I
I'm
didn't-
trying
no,
to
no.
position
Not
it.
one person put down your chest. You hear things bad.
I'm gonna say something,
It's
dude.
a little low.
They're a little the placement is not. I don't know if it's bad or good. It's just a little lower than I expected.
It's not bad at all. I'm telling you that as a fact.
I'm
It's
just gonna
not
put
bad.
my shirt back on.
They're
But
not-
it's a little. Listen,
if I was drawing,
they're symmetrical, which is great too. They are. They're on the same spot on both sides. Jacob, your nips are fine.
your nips are fine.
Well, they shrunk. That's what
No,
I'm
I'm saying
I
they're fine
tried
now,
to
but I'm
do
saying
this
your
side,
nip-
but
no, but now you have
the
a
other
new-
one went on its own.
Yeah, but now you have a new problem worrying about your nipple placement, which is absolutely fine. Don't get a new. Don't get a new fucking insecurity over it.
Well, you know who has really bad nipple placement? Mike Cannon.
Does he?
His nipples are uncomfortably low, like where it looks
Really?
like there's the photo fucked up.
Really?
Yeah,
They're
like-
like. Are they? Is it like on the curve of the chest?
It's his nipples are just low, like it's down. They're like a half a foot, maybe a quarter of a foot too low.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when we did some cruise, a comedy cruise or something, and we were in the ocean. I was like, "Yo, dude, your nipples are really low," and he was like, "What?"
Just far from his chin.
I was like, they're." I got a picture of them.
Please.
You want to see it? I feel maybe I shouldn't bring this up.
Yeah.
Your nipples aren't bad. You're not Mike Cannon nipples, like where I was shocked.
I don't know his.
Well, I'll show you his.
His are a fucking mess.
And you have nice
But
little
yours are
tiny
yours
nipples.
are a little better than that.
Yeah, they're nice color too.
All right.
Your nips are a nice color. The placement is fine. Have you ever seen the bodybuilders where their nips like point down?
Yeah, that's
Like they get
because
they get like it's because they get like I think it's just some people's shapes sometimes when someone gets like almost a triangle chest
yeah,
and the nips in the middle like it just kind of point straight down.
like
It's very
feed-
weird looking.
Feeding nipples.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Feeding nipples. Here we go. Oh, and
Yeah, I wish I had DJ Lou's confidence to rip his shirt off. DJ Lou, when it's time to take it off, you take it off.
dude,
You don't give a shit. I appreciate that. Do you ever do shirtless stuff? Like, say it's people you're comfortable with, like family. Like, you get out of a pool, say. Because I know we all went inside and ate, so you put on a shirt. If we were hanging outside the whole time, do you put something on?
Oh yeah, no, I don't
Right
have
away.
that kind of comfortability. No
Okay,
way.
yeah. I'm tank top immediately. Out of the pool, dry, upper body, tank top on, towel around the waist.
I wanted to go in the pool with a shirt on, and you wouldn't let me.
It's insane what you're going to do. And I will say, though, when me and Christine got in that hot tub naked last night, so we didn't get our clothes, like none of our clothes were wet,
Can't find it. Yeah.
I did what I liked about it most, literally, was getting out and drying off, and then you're dry. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's something I hate
You went in the hot tub.
a
naked?
bathing suit.
Yeah, they had.
Yeah, it was like 2 a.m.
They got Randy in the thing last night. When
Oh, in L.A.
In LA, yeah. No, in a public, yeah. No, LA Fitness. It was
You
weird.
went in naked and it felt great. I can
it's
imagine.
It's not even that it felt. It was great, sure, yes, in its own right. But that wasn't even more of the thing. It was getting out was so much less. And now it makes me understand. Christine said she doesn't really feel that same way about like taking off a wet bathing suit afterwards. But that said, it's because I'm starting to realize I'll never wear a Speedo ever or skin tight bathing suit ever. But I bet that's way better. I understand now, like the allure of it is when you get out, it's not such a thing. Swimming trunks they stick to your leg and everything just stays wet. There's a whole new batch of wet that hits your legs after you think you're dry.
Yeah, getting out a 2-piece is much better than a 1-piece.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
For a girl.
No,
You never swam naked?
I haven't swam naked in a long time.
That was my first time.
In your life?
Yeah.
When we were in LA?
I've been city my whole life. So like I never really grew up. What are you making a face for?
That was the first time ever?
Absolutely.
You thinking of somebody else?
Did you swim?
No, I
Oh,
swam.
Christine's definitely swam with other people naked.
I have,
Dudes.
but last time we got the
she said
house,
that.
She lost her virginity in a river.
I wasn't naked though.
What? Then you didn't lose your virginity.
How
He
did
fucked you through your swim trunks with his dick. He just went right through.
I had like a top on. Last time I swam naked at the house, you didn't.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
guess is what it was.
You did it. Well, now I know not to because there's always a Bobby and Jay looking for that sweet, sweet muff across the way.
Sweet, sweet ass. you ever take a shit in water?
I want to say I think I did when I was a little kid
did.
in the ocean.
Ew, really?
I think I pulled pants down and just floated the log and kept going. But I mean, maybe like 7 years old.
I shit in a lake.
Recently.
Like in the lake. No, this when I was a little kid.
Last week.
No, last week. No, when I was a little kid, I just took a shit
Mm-hmm.
in the lake, and I just remember how awesome it felt. Just came out, and then it went bloop.
It really, I got to be honest with you. Why? The only reason I remember it at all,
Yeah.
is how young I was. It's such a weird memory to have from so long ago. Was remember feeling, it felt like, what I kind of can compare it to is, and you haven't had this in a long time, Bobby, when Christine was
sex?
drinking and I was drinking like more with Christine more often, and I would get like pretty like drunk on some nights. The next morning shit, and Lou, you'll understand this, it feels like somebody already wet it before it comes out, but it's not diarrhea. It's regular logs, but they just slide out very quick, it
Slide
feels
out
like
like an ice cream machine.
and I got to tell you, that's what I felt like. It was a full, solid log, but I just remember dropping those trunks and it was like the water took it out of me.
Yeah.
I was like, get out here.
It's almost the natural way, like giving natural childbirth.
It's like childbirth
like a
underwater. Yes.
But I remember it
It feels great. I'm holding your hand. I'm putting ice chips on your lips.
I was with my sister, and it floated up. It just went bloop, bloop.
Oh,
like
you were right next to
like
somebody.
dead
I
bodies on
remember
the
being alone.
Titanic. And then I remember my sister was screaming, and I was howling because whatever, it was just following her, like it was tracking her like a submarine. And then the dude Billy, we were staying with a cousin Billy, whatever, in some cabin. He got so mad at me, screamed at me, and he made me go in with a bag and pick up my own log. And I was just humiliated.
In the ocean? A lake.
It was a lake, so I had to.
Oh, yeah.
I had to
I'm
go
glad he
back
did that
out.
to you.
I know, but still, it's
Lake?
just a
You're not
log.
supposed to shit in the fucking lake.
Hey, fish food.
I'll tell you this. Yeah, lake does seem worse
Ocean's gross too.
than ocean. But no, listen, they're both gross. I'm not arguing it. I haven't done it since I was 7.
Yeah, I was around fucking 7 or 8 too. I had a shit and I didn't know you come out.
What I'm more impressed with, Bobby, was the niceness of you and the step forward of taking the blame for it. Because that's one thing I'd say about it. If you shit in a body of water like that, you're in a lake. It's murky. They're not seeing through. A shit just appears. Everyone's a suspect.
Well, Jay, I appreciate you doing that, but my sister was screaming, going, "Hey, shit in the lake!"
And
hey,
I would go, that's the first sign it's her. That's the whoever smelt it dealt it. That's like, okay, she's making a big production about it because she doesn't want us to know it's her. And your sister would have taken the rap for that corny fucking, that corn-filled turd log.
It was a nice, hefty one.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a beautiful one. It
Do you
came
think
out.
God had to break it up with a hanger before it went into the...
I remember trying to catch it. It was like trying to catch a fish.
Really?
Yeah, because I had to
Try
get
to
it.
see what it was coming up?
I had to get it. I had to get it with the bag.
Oh.
And I had to like scoop it
Yeah.
And then I scooped it, and then it whipped off. It was just awful. It was so humiliating.
At 8 years old, you didn't know you get out of the water to take a shit.
I don't know. You just in the thing. I just took a shit. I thought it'd be silly.
Oh, you did it at the beginning. It was I was like, it
I had
was
a
dire.
shit.
I was in it. It was a dire
No,
situation.
mine was not dire. I was doing it for shits and giggles. Get it?
Nice.
I did it just to take a shit in the
All
lake.
you got was shits and screams.
You must have felt so satisfying.
Oh, dude, there's nothing better than shitting. Where
know?
I think you're
Jacob,
made to be shit.
it's a memory from when I was 7. I don't know anything else you could tell me happened when I was maybe my tonsils, but that was
I smiled.
But I'm telling you, I don't remember many things except around that age. I took a shit in the ocean, and it was great.
Yeah.
I also never shit, not in an ocean, but one of my best emergencies, and I think this is good to go around the room, because everyone's had one. One of my early memories, too, in Jewish summer camp, one of the things they had in like the playground area
Muzzle tough.
was, thank you, these big like monster truck tires almost, a bunch of them, and they were like half buried in the ground, and you could climb up inside of them and go in. And I, in a desperate moment, I went inside one of the tires, like standing up basically, or squatting down rather,
And you shit there.
in one of the monster truck tires, and I shit on the floor in there and wiped my ass with leaves, yeah. Nobody else?
Nope.
Nobody?
There's
I
no
just- I
bathroom
did the
like
lake.
nearby.
No.
I love that you're so freaked out by kids shitting in weird places.
Yeah.
That's a boy thing.
I guess.
Yeah, it's a boy thing. Boys shit.
Christine-
You're acting like we did it yesterday.
Yo, Christine had to hold her friend's hands while she took a fucking shit in the subway
Yeah,
platform.
what the fuck are you talking
when
about?
So
the
what the
subway-
fuck
we-
are you
yeah,
talking
fuck
about?
you, Christine.
We got
I bet
off
you didn't
the train.
Shit. I bet you didn't shit shame her.
We got off the train in Brooklyn, and it was like downtown, and there was just no bathroom.
Yeah.
And she like had diarrhea, and she had to shit on the grass.
I'm sure when I was in the lake, ugh, like a fucking German
She had to
Shepherd.
use her work shirt to.
Oh.
You told
Throw
me
it
somebody
away.
shit in the subway platform.
No,
too.
we were in the subway, and we had to get off the. We actually weren't on the subway together. We happened to run into each other on the subway, and she was like, "I have to
Ew,
shit."
what an asshole your
What a
friend
shit.
is. Oh my
what a
god.
loser you are.
Oh man.
Your friends suck.
Your friends are the worst.
The worst
shittiest
people. What's wrong with you? You're adults.
I would never hold my friend's hand to help him shit. Like,
Well,
why?
I
what
not
is she-
obviously
supposed to.
didn't hold her hand to help her shit. Jay's being funny.
Oh no,
Oh.
it was to my
I
understanding.
thought you actually. While she squatted, she needed balance, and
It was
you
to
held
my-
her hand.
It was to my understanding, Jacob, and if you can come over here so we can demonstrate this. Lou, if you can get
That's
this.
how I pictured.
Crank the mics up, Lou. Here's what I'm picturing. I like this, okay? You're gonna be the one taking a shit, all right? So yeah, but I'm gonna, and then yeah, I stand on
Yeah,
your
I
feet
think this makes sense.
like this, human toilet,
Yeah.
Yeah.
standing on his feet.
Is Jacob shitting or you shitting?
Jacob shitting.
Why are you squatting?
Well, because I'm giving. You know what? I
He
don't
has
have
to
squat at
brace
all.
himself.
Yeah.
I don't have to squat at all. Jacob.
Yeah,
what-
yeah. Stop trying
Oh,
to
you
get
know,
head.
it looks like he's trying to blow me in the
Oh,
park.
there
so
you
I'm
go.
going down too. So it looks like we're just
So-
two guys kissing.
So it's not gay.
Yeah, so it's not.
It's gay if you squat. If you don't squat.
And maybe honestly, I
Yeah.
shit too.
No, I was laughing at her a safe distance away.
Do you know that would be the funniest thing if there was two guys holding each other up with physics while they shit?
Of course.
That'd be the greatest thing ever.
That would win America's Got Talent. There's so many of those balance acts where a bunch of
Yeah.
dudes balance on each other. If the two guys on top could be touching bottoms of feet
Yes.
and their hands held up in the air somehow, they could both shit.
And then they shit, and then that's a gold button. Bang.
That's a golden buzzer from Terry Crews for
yeah,
sure.
100%. He's done that.
This season has been light on talent. They always say it's their best season, but there's only been 2 episodes. Jacob, I didn't bring any videos of it. Relax. If any, but I do say if there's ever anything that's like worth anything on that show, I'll bring it in. But it's been nothing this year.
I mean, how much talent do we have in America?
Well, they lean too much, and they're always excited about singing, church choirs.
Yeah. Dance.
You know what?
They
that-
love synchronized shit.
Well, it is
Well, that's
cool.
sometimes the best thing.
I know, but I'm not into. Did you see the? Oh my God.
They train in
Did you
Japan.
see
They
the-
train them for that.
Did you see the India's Got Talent? Women dancing, and the fucking chick's does an exorcist, and her head spins around.
Oh, that's not
actually
India's Got Talent. That's
falling.
America's Got Talent. She's from India.
No, they're Indian judges, dude.
Are you sure? Because it's. I think it's this girl though.
No,
because this
it's-
girl's Indian.
You're
No,
gonna-
no, no. It's a bunch of Indian
Oh.
women doing it together. It's India's Got Talent. It's like it's synchronized dancing.
Look at this little girl.
But this chick, dude.
Let me play it for
This girl does the same thing. It's nutty.
So I can't keep it in my stomach, so I'm so excited.
She's such a cute little kid.
Bobby, you're gonna lose your shit.
Well, you said your dance is
Bobby, this
different.
would
We
scare
love
you.
different around here, so we're very excited to see what you've got.
Move forward, Christine.
I just
What a little cutesy. Go ahead. Right there is good.
Yeah. Oh, she stole this other. She stole the other people's shit. Ah, yeah. Dude. Ah. Why would? Oh. Kill it. Oh.
She does something nutty at the end. So she's doing all kinds of crazy contortions. It's scaring Bobby.
She looks like the Exorcist.
She does look crazy.
No,
She
no,
got
no,
the
no, no,
contacts
no,
in.
no.
At the very end of this, she does something impossible. She does a flip and doesn't use any hands. She just lands on her chest. Bobby? Here's what you know what, Bobby? I was going to say it's not real, but it is real.
her mom, just her sweet mother.
Bobby? Come, are you having a stroke? Are you having a seizure? My little brother had a fear seizure once when I showed him a horror movie.
What's wrong with this? I mean, how?
Just go to the end when she does the flip. Too visual. Too visual.
They're adding crunching bone sound effects in post.
No, I think that's part of her music thing.
No. She can't time that.
Let me ask you something. Like, the whole point of the show is that if it's the best act, they get an hour. They get a show in Vegas.
Well, not anymore. Look at this. Pretty nutty.
I can
No,
do
now it's
that.
not that. It used to be. It used to be that. I think that failed miserably.
I can do that.
Except for the Terry. The flip with no hands.
I do that. I do it all the time.
Go ahead.
I actually end my show in St. Louis this weekend.
That's
what
all your shows.
I've been trying to find a new way to end my show. Thank you, good night. You guys are the best. Rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on this. At the end, I'm going to actually do a flip onto my chest.
Nice.
And
All
then
the good ones are taken.
I'm going to grab my toe and go tinkle tinkle.
And you'll be removed from stage from up top.
They're going to have to carry me upstairs. So I'll probably snap my spine. But the thing is, dude, that she took this. This must be an Indian thing. Because it's the same exact stuff, but that's a little more creepy because it's a little girl.
Well, the Indians do the horror dancing. The Asian girls also do like the weird like robot, or they're all like.
But this girl turned her head completely around.
Yeah, go to the India's Got Talent.
India's Got Talent, and it's this chick.
Is it this?
No, it's a bunch of girls together.
Christine, it's like you don't even know how to look up India's Got Talent zombie dancing. Your head turns around.
It's Indian chick turns her head completely around dancing. India's Got Talent.
India's Got
hashtag
Talent.
Fucking
Indian, thank you, come again.
Yeah. It's a bunch of. Ugh. Gross.
So, hang on. Do it again, Lou. I can do it for real. Listen. Ready? Crank me up hot, Lou.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, there's more. Come on.
I'd be so happy if you snapped your spine
And just die?
No,
Just
you didn't
drop?
die. You paralyzed.
I'm just a talking head forever.
Yeah,
just leave me here in the studio.
You and Keith do a tour together. Did you find it? We're vamped.
Christine, we vamped so long.
Vamped.
We vamped so long for that.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
While she's looking it up, I'll tell you, I finished the Nick Carter, Aaron Carter documentary on HBO.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Oh, can I say something before you say that?
Uh-huh.
Hey, what's up? I'm BK Burglar, Bob Kelly, a.k.a. The Rooster.
I'm Big J. Okerson. I only have one AKA.
I'm a cowboy.
Look, if you love the Bonfire, which we know you do,
You
this
do.
is just half of the show.
That's
it.
right. This is the podcast version, everybody. So if you want to hear the whole thing, go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire to get the whole thing.
Yeah, you get tons of other entertainment, too. It's not just us. You got other shows that you can go to after you listen to our show. You can go to all kinds of other shows. And you know what? Tell a friend.
But most importantly, this show.
Yeah, this show. Just go to this show.
Do something resembling anything.
Your sizzle reel?
Yes.
I watched it.
Oh, nice.
Buddy, that was like as good as a stand-up set. That was like...
Thank you, man.
That was... I know it's crowd work, right? The whole thing's crowd work?
Yeah.
But it was as good as stand-up. Like the I know you're great at stand-up too, but that was usually you watch crowd work stuff. It's pretty, there's always those moments where it's like, okay, you got to set up, blah blah blah, and it goes all right. But it was almost like set up, punch, tag.
Yeah, it worked. They were great shows. They
Dude,
really
you
worked out great.
killed it.
Thank you, man.
The guy at the end with the arm thing,
Missing arm, half an arm.
Dude, it was so good, man. That whole set was great. What a great special. Is the whole special that good?
Yeah, that's just a little sizzle thing. Yeah.
Wow, that's great, man.
I hope. I mean,
I love
Christine watched them recently.
Because when people do crowd work, there's minutes in between that it's like trying to get to something. Dude,
They would take those out anyway, and I'm sure they did have to pull out some like down moments. But I do move pretty quick, at least from I know to keep talking, so it's not so much like down.
I would dare to say I would take the crown from Rich Voss, and I would give Crowd Work King to you.
Ow.
Now I'm taking it back.
Please take it back. That hurts so
You're
bad.
A pussy.
Oh,
I'm taking it back.
Bobby, look how sharp and metal this is, and it just jammed my knee.
Donnie Dust would be ashamed of you.
Oh, Donnie Dust, don't look. I'm going to cry in front of guys. Donnie, don't look at me. Nick Carter, Aaron Carter thing I was watching on Max, 4 parts. I didn't realize he was accused of so much stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was accused of anything, to be honest with you. I'm just so...
It's all kind of happening now, I think, because one girl kind of came forward and then the floodgates open, and now it's like people going back. But the thing I was going to say about it...
I think it's become a thing, though, which sucks. I know that it's good, but I think this is... When they now exposing people is content.
Sure.
It's content. Yeah. It's like cops.
Well, it's Kevin Spacey. It's the
Kevin,
thing, yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey, I believe, was just, except for the grabbing the kid shit was terrible, should be punished. But everything else in that documentary was just a gay old man trying to get sex.
Yeah.
And he's being shamed out of it.
Yeah, this guy let me blow him and he didn't even produce my movie.
Fuck you. And it's just content.
What a weird complaint.
Yeah,
so now,
too long.
It's too long. It's just like, all right, so he's a gay guy that was in the closet, was scared of ruining his fuck. There's a lot of guys like that. And I feel bad for the guy that he got dragged through the shit and his career was taken away because he was a great actor. I like the stuff he does. But now it's like it's become content. So now people are just digging for
these don't seem like good things either. I mean, the Carter family's all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah. I think really. I knew Aaron was on drugs, but the other one seemed like he had his shit together.
No, he was out. Nick Carter, the older brother. It's like you forget because they just kind of comes and goes, and also you're not keeping your finger on the pulse of Backstreet Boys, as none of us do.
I am.
But what you do, you get the newsletter, but you don't always read it. It's a lot of emails you get.
I'm in the fan club.
Yeah. Nick Carter. As soon as Backstreet Boys fame went down, he completely was DUIs multiple times. I forgot that they think he pretty much beat up Paris Hilton.
Dude, he owned, but after he owned a speedboat team. He got into a whole nother Nick Carter, the blonde guy, right? The blonde, good-looking one, right?
Sure.
Yeah, he owned his own speedboat crew and got into all kinds of other shit, I thought.
Oh, very possibly. And then the Backstreet Boys started going back out again. The Nostalgia Act, and is still filling arenas. So he had all that. And then this one girl came out and said when she was 15, she's autistic.
Oh, boy.
And has cerebral palsy.
Wow. What is that? Which one's that?
Cerebral palsy, that's that's funny walks. It's like
what? I'm sorry, what?
It's like the funny walk, and you could also have do you remember Jerry from Facts of Life, cousin Jerry, who was a comedian?
Yes.
Cerebral palsy.
And funny talk.
Yes. You could also have funny talk. Yeah, she's got a little bit of her talking's pretty good though. Here she is.
Blair, okay, talking's good. But Blair, the one in that, Jerry,
cousin Jerry,
Jerry she had funny talk and funny walk.
Yeah, because her whole head had
Blair,
the thing going.
Yeah.
Yeah, very necky.
Yeah,
like a very necky kind of. So it's coming from the neck. All the talk.
Like she's turning into something.
Yes. She's forever in the getaway portion of a transformation.
Yeah.
Go away.
Exactly.
Like they're still able to warn you because there's still enough humanity inside of them that they don't want to hurt you, but they know what they're about to become.
Exactly.
That's what cerebral palsy is.
Yeah,
cerebral palsy is warning stage of a metamorphosis.
It's half and half. It's almost before werewolf. Right, yes.
It's right before you have to look at your hand as it starts changing. Get away!
Trudy! Leave!
Don't make me hurt you! Then you gotta go back to the getaway. This is cerebral palsy defined right here. You go,
Are you alright?
what's cerebral palsy? That's cerebral palsy.
For people under 45, this is Thriller.
Yeah, for people under 45, this is Michael Jackson's
Yeah, to describe this.
which is also just stolen from, it's just the American Werewolf in London footage repurposed.
Right.
By the way, look, now that we're on it, can you just play the without
Of course,
vocal
it's
effects?
the best thing
this
ever.
Is my favorite thing.
You ever hear this before? Do you remember? This was back. My grandfather, we brought it up, got me the making of Thriller when I was young on VHS,
Right.
and I used to watch it all the time. And one of the funny that you never thought of when you were a kid too much, because I just loved Michael Jackson, is when he's trying to do the, that growl. They just have the raw audio of him doing this. Dude, he can't do this one. He's going, ow, owie, and listen. You gotta bring the video up of him doing it. Him doing it is the funniest. So he's got the whole werewolf face on and the hand. He's going, ow!
That sounds like Jacob up at the farm.
and Justin's just whispering in your ear. He goes, think of all that lush hair you're gonna have. Don't get your mind away from here and go into the lush hair.
Jacob, think about
Bobby,
the hair.
in the documentary, they do the before and after. They immediately cut to the roar,
Right.
the post production.
Oh my God!
This is when I realized I have to do something with comedy. Because I've never laughed so hard as a kid was when I saw that.
That's my favorite. I used to love that scene. It's just him in a t-shirt with a werewolf hand and a werewolf head on.
Can I see it?
High water pants.
Oh, it's just a sound.
His stupid glittery socks. Like everything else is Michael Jackson except a werewolf hand and a full werewolf face. Ow! Yowie! Kazowie!
That's Jacob at the farm when he got too much cum. His whole head, his
hair's growing in
hair.
too much. Ah! That's the Twilight Zone episode. Jacob, you wanted hair and it starts growing everywhere. No, not like this. Ow! Jeez.
Justin's still banging him in the ass. It's okay, Jacob.
Bobby, as I recall, like John Landis is like giving him directions.
Yeah.
Michael, you're transformed. You're in pain. Let me hear it. Ow!
He's trying to repeat what he heard from kids in his room.
Really. He's like, this is the only pain I know. These are the only pain sounds I know of.
He actually says his own name. Michael, stop!
It hurts.
What?
Too much back there. That's where poopy comes from.
This isn't worth the rides.
Did you find it?
I have a making a Thriller.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the part.
Oh my God.
It's right here.
He's in a t-shirt. Werewolf face.
Yeah, dude. T-shirt, werewolf face, high water pants.
I love her outfit though in it. So Eddie Murphy.
Ola Ray
Yeah, her outfit
ended up
is-
doing full nudity.
Where?
Big old bush.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Big old bush. She looks like in her nude. She looks like the girl in the pictures in Scatman Crothers' bedroom in The Shining with just petting panthers. Just naked black woman from the bush.
That's funny. Oh, she's adorable.
She's beautiful.
She was never paid for this, by the way.
Really?
Ever?
That's what they said in the doc.
Let's start a GoFundMe and give her money.
That's the only complaint she had. He goes, did Michael Jackson try to take advantage of you? You go, no.
To inflate the bladders, we just use squeeze balms and just use hand pressure.
Just go 10 seconds.
All
right, now, Michael, what I want you to do when I tell you to is open your eyes, start shivering, and make noises.
This is so good.
All right? Noises like it hurts. You ready? Action. Now raise the hand a little bit more. Bring it down again. We'll do it again. We're still rolling. We need more strips. Okay.
And he's like, my eyes hurt.
Which one was it?
They're making my ass stingy.
The bubble things are hurting my head.
They're making my balls a little bit stingy.
That clip has such a profound effect on me.
Oh, what is this?
No, you know what? That's
All right. I was like,
that was an automatic penis.
She's got huge nips.
she has
Yeah.
big nips, but look at that beeve, huh?
She's pretty.
She was
God.
pretty. I'll tell you what, I remember her tits being better, but I think I was just excited that the girl from Thriller was showing box.
Yeah.
It's
When
crazy.
did she do? How far after Thriller did she do that?
It may have been before Thriller.
Oh, before Thriller.
It's very possible.
That's even better.
Okay, so
I
this
love a little success story.
So it was a nice little fun deviation. So speaking of partway through metamorphosis transformation, this cerebral palsy girl comes out with her mom and dad.
Do we have Blair? What Jerry talking? Can we hear how?
Oh
'cause
yeah,
she talks normal.
Oh, bring
right?
up Jerry, Jeri, I believe, from Facts of Life, please.
Remember
Remember a comedy? A lot of people think I can't.
Very special treat for you tonight. Jerry Warner, a professional comedian, has generously offered to
Hang on, she has it here.
perform for us tonight. And now, here's Jerry!
Get away!
You know, a lot of people have wondered about my childhood. Well, I'll be honest with you. I grew up in a special education atmosphere with physically handicapped children. But what people don't realize is that we were the same as any other kids. We played baseball. Only we'd have all the wheelchairs on one team and all the walkers on the other team.
Okay, Jacob's
like
in.
about 70 to 5.
That's funny.
One game, I even locked all their
Bobby,
brakes and hit a home run.
Bobby, she's not doing a voice. That's just the thing. That's how she talks. You're enjoying it because you think she's doing a character.
Nah, I love voices.
You love voices, not a voice, Bobby. It's just how she talks. Man, Blair was hot, huh?
I think Blair's into her. See, Blair.
The facilities there are for the handicapped.
Blair was hot. She went nowhere, huh?
Yeah.
Are those handrails and the johns. I think for years I just thought they were specially made toilets in case of an earthquake.
Christine. Come on, Christine.
Christine loves it.
Tootie didn't get it. Tootie didn't get it at all. Tootie was like,
Tootie started
that's a
heckling.
little soft for me.
Yeah, she likes Def Jam.
Yeah, Tootie was like, corny ass white boy, do Martin Lawrence shit.
Tootie got in a fight with the waitress. Where's my Coke?
Yeah.
Where's my Coke? It's been like 8 minutes.
Tootie, did you put in for tip? Yes. No, you didn't. This is the autistic
MS. What is it?
CP.
What is it again?
I remember him calling me a retarded bitch. And grabbing me and leaving bruises on my arm.
Oh my God.
He thought they were both role playing.
So the setup is, this is supposed to be like 2000, 2001?
2001.
He's at the height of his fame. This is Nick Carter?
That's pretty famous, yes. 2001 is still pretty famous.
He's the good-looking one of all of them,
Yeah,
right?
he was the cute one.
Like one that could sing.
I was
the
more into the
one
rat
with-
face one.
The one that would sing was the shitty with the shitty bangs that looked like he was wearing a hairpiece, right?
Yeah, but he was I thought he was the looker. I
But
thought he was a Wahlberg or something.
But his hair was always like a toupee.
It was awful hair.
Yeah, awful hair.
You know what's really funny? They showed them. I forgot. They were all so young when they came out. They're like 16, 17.
Yeah.
When the Backstreet Boys pops.
Yeah. They are?
That first, it said
look
that.
30.
And their first video, is it As Long As You Love Me? Whatever it is, they're all, I forgot. You just didn't think of it at the time. But it's so over the top, like they're all wet with their shirts open and they're just like sticking their tongues out and opening their shirts up to show their little boy bodies. Is this it? Yeah, get them wet.
Yeah, he was losing his hair.
Christine, can you please get to the part where they're wet? I want these guys soaking. It probably isn't this video, I guess. Whatever their first big hit was, they said. Lou, you know what it is. Right off the top of your head.
I Want It That Way?
No.
Backstreet Boys.
It's one that you wouldn't think was their first hit. It's not the one that jumps out to you, but it's that's what that was we just had up. It's not As Long As You Love Me. But they're dancing in the rain and just really showing off their boy bods.
Such a sis.
You
love it. You love like wet boy bodies.
I like a good wet boy body, so what? I long for that. I never had. Man, I would have loved to have just a string beanie body, and that's the move.
You'd always be
to
wet?
even be in shape. And everyone who was in shape in school was like an athlete, so they just dressed like athlete. You know what I mean? They would just wear like school T-shirts and like too tight of jeans or whatever. Or like they just didn't dress like the string bean kids were always able to. They could adapt to anything that was happening. If it went hip hop, if it went punk rock, if it went just rock and roll, anything they could
String
adapt
bean.
to any. If you were skinny, you could pull it off. You could pull off baggy. You could pull off tight. You could pull off. It's amazing. Is this it?
I don't know. They're wet.
No, this is later.
That's-
This is when they're wet men, dude.
Yeah, that's
Get this
wet men.
bullshit out of here.
Yeah, that's wet men.
What
with
am I,
shirts
fucking
on.
homo over here watching wet men? Christine, find me some wet boys. Well, the grander conversation here is got to be funny. If you're going to get these guys to admit it, always comes if you're a sexual assaulter, which I can't get in the headspace of.
Why not?
But
I mean, why?
I'm too insecure to possibly push somebody past like anything they want to. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm already worried that they don't want to do it to begin with. You know what I mean? I'm like, you're sure you're happy? I'm like too much of a pain in the ass with it. So it's like I can't get my space and the minds to that. But if that happens, if that's what you're doing, I'd love to ask them. It seems like you'd want to hope that people come forward right away, because what happens when these people come forward 25 years later, they're not what they were. So now it's like heavy set moms up there going like, yeah, that's when Nick Carter held me down against my will and said, you're getting it tonight. And you're like, why would he do? And then you got to see a picture and go, oh, Christ. Yeah. It was like a bikini model at one point. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think another reason.
What's his cum made of, milkshakes?
I think another reason they're doing it now is back then you couldn't do it. There was no Facebook. There was no
to come forward. You're saying
there was no social media.
You'd have to have come forward in the most big, grandiose way.
You would have to come forward with a lawyer and a letter, and you'd have to type some shit out.